I don't know what's going on, but the word is Drake has officially canceled his Australian remaining dates in his Australian tour. That was a weird way to say it. Due to a scheduling conflict. Now, this comes here courtesy of Rolling Stone.
Empty seats, a crumbling image, and a cover-up so bad, it's laughable. Drake's tour disaster is exposing more than just low-ticket sales. They said it was a scheduling conflict. So let's unpack that, because it's a story that falls apart the moment you look at it. Drake's team released an official statement claiming that 4 of his sold-out shows were postponed due to this so-called conflict. But then, they tried to explain it by saying there was a 12-day gap between shows, and that it was too long to wait. Seriously? This is a tour that's planned months in advance. You don't suddenly discover a scheduling problem at the last minute. It's like they think we're all idiots. It just makes no sense. If there was a gap, why not just reschedule? Move the dates up? Anything but a full cancellation. The sheer absurdity of this excuse is what makes it so suspicious. It's clear they are hiding something. The logistics of a major tour are meticulously planned, every day, every flight, every hotel. To suddenly claim a 12-day gap as a tour-ending issue is insulting to the fans' intelligence. The lack of respect is palpable. It's obvious something else is going on. And if it wasn't a scheduling problem, what was it? The numbers tell a different story. Empty seats. That's the image Drake's team wanted to avoid. And it might be the real reason behind the cancellation. Forget the official statement. Let's look at what was actually happening. Reports started surfacing, even before the cancellation, that ticket sales were sluggish.
Yeah, I just, it's a shame if you don't notice the shift in energy around you. I mean, you can't be oblivious to what's going on around you. And I just like kind of woke up one day like, yo, this is my time. This is my, this is my thing. I run this, nobody can really talk to me. I'm good at what I do.
Seating charts for the Australian and New Zealand shows revealed large sections that were still unsold. This wasn't a case of a few empty seats. We're talking about potentially half-empty arenas. That's a massive embarrassment for an artist of Drake's stature. It's not just about the money lost, it's about the message it sends. A half-empty arena screams that the demand isn't there, that the hype has faded. And the footage from the tour, even before the cancellation, wasn't exactly helping. There were glimpses of less-than-packed venues, a stark contrast to the sold-out stadiums Drake is used to. This tour, which was supposed to be a triumphant return, was quickly becoming a symbol of something else, Drake's declining influence. And it's not just about ticket sales. This tour has become a visual representation of a larger issue. Drake's entire image has taken a hit. From karaoke nights to fan-signed pleas, Drake's tour has become a symbol of his declining influence. The stage presence that once commanded arenas has been replaced with something less. Videos circulating online show Drake barely moving, relying on backing tracks, and essentially turning his concerts into glorified sing-alongs. Fans are holding up signs, begging for engagement, for a spark of the old Drake. It's a far cry from the artist who used to dominate the stage with raw energy and charisma. The perception is shifting. He's no longer seen as the untouchable king of rap, but as an artist struggling to connect with his audience. And it's not just the stage presence. The entire vibe of the tour feels off.
Well, yeah, for the OGs, for Kano, for Ashley, for Scorch, all those guys, to see them be able to continue this is an incredible feeling for me. And for the next wave, for Sims, Dave, I just think it's something that can assist. I mean, obviously Dave is on the moon already, but but these are the type of things that really get to put on display how talented people are.
Uninspired, lackluster, like he's going through the motions. This isn't the Drake we've come to expect. This isn't the artist that filled stadiums. This is an artist that is losing his connection to his fan base. The tour, which should have been a victory lap, has become a stark reminder of his recent missteps. His public image has been damaged in recent months, and this tour is only amplifying the problem. This tour has become a symbol of his recent flop era. But what if this was all a carefully planned move? What if Drake's team is trying to spin this disaster? Blocked by the industry? That's the story Drake's team might be trying to sell. But does it hold up? It's a classic PR move. When things go wrong, blame external forces. Claim that you're being held back, that you're a victim of some grand conspiracy. It's a way to deflect criticism and rally your remaining supporters. And with Drake's team, it's a playbook they've used before. When his recent album numbers fell short, they hinted at industry manipulation, at some unseen force trying to undermine him. Now, with the tour cancellation, the same narrative is resurfacing. They're trying to silence him. They're blocking his success. It's a way to turn a failure into a badge of honor, to portray Drake as a rebel fighting against the system. For some fans, it works. They buy into the idea that Drake is being targeted, that he's too big, too powerful for the industry to handle. This narrative creates a sense of us versus them.
Well, I think less than the dollar value, it's just more about the idea of growth and business mindset too. 25 million at the time seemed crazy to me, but when you start becoming a headlining touring act and, brands want to get involved with you and you can go do private events and whatnot, it's, you're capable of making it.
A feeling of solidarity against a common enemy. It strengthens the bond between Drake and his most loyal followers, making them feel like they're part of a movement. But is it genuine? Or is it a desperate attempt to salvage a damaged reputation? While they're playing the victim, rumors are swirling about internal chaos. And while Drake's dealing with these issues, his rivals are reaching new heights. Stadium tours for The Weeknd and Kendrick, empty arenas for Drake. The contrast couldn't be starker. It's a brutal reminder of how quickly the landscape can shift in the music industry. Just a few years ago, Drake was untouchable, the undisputed king of streaming and chart dominance. But now, he's watching as his contemporaries surpass him, and they fill stadiums while he struggles to fill arenas. The Weeknd's global tour has been a massive success, a testament to his artistic vision and stage presence. Kendrick Lamar, meanwhile, is headlining festivals and the Super Bowl commanding critical acclaim. These artists are setting the bar high, pushing boundaries and connecting with audiences on a deeper level. But Drake, he's canceling shows and facing accusations of phoning it in.
We were watching it on the iPad, the pre-telecast, and it kept cutting out. And then it just cut right back on for the moment where they're like, and best rap album goes, and they said Take Care, and I almost was like, oh, I didn't, like, it almost didn't even sound like my album. And then we just started going nuts, and we got out literally in the middle of the street, blocked cars, we all hugged. And then when I got back in the car, I realized that I had torn my suit.
Where?
So I stopped
Where's
at
the
a hotel.
So he stopped at a hotel and sewed it up.
And I told the tailor to meet me there, and she sewed up my suit.
It's an embarrassing turn of events, a stark reminder of how far he's fallen. The optics are terrible. He's no longer seen as a leader, but as an artist struggling to keep up. The question is, can he recover from this? Can he regain the momentum he's lost? Because right now, the competition is leaving him in the dust, and the damage to his legacy might be irreversible. Has Drake's legacy been permanently tarnished? The numbers and the empty seats speak volumes. For years, Drake built a reputation as a trendsetter, a hitmaker, an artist who could do no wrong. But now that image is crumbling. The tour cancellation, the low ticket sales, the perceived lack of effort, it's all adding up to a narrative of decline. This isn't just a temporary setback, it's a potential turning point. The respect he once commanded is fading, replaced by questions and doubts. Fans are questioning his commitment, his passion, and his relevance. Critics are seizing on the opportunity to declare his reign over. And the longer this narrative persists, the harder it will be for Drake to reclaim his former glory. It's not enough to release new music or announce another tour. He needs to fundamentally change his approach, to reconnect with his audience, and to prove that he's still capable of delivering something meaningful. He needs to show that he is more than a manufactured image. This isn't a small problem. This is a legacy-defining issue. He needs to win back the respect of the hip-hop community, because right now, the competition is burying him, and there may be no way for Drake to claw his way out. So what's next for Drake? Can he recover from this? That's the question on everyone's mind. The tour cancellation isn't just a blip on the radar. It's a potential turning point in his career. From the official scheduling conflict excuse that insults the intelligence of his fan base, to the stark reality of empty seats.
My mother, I think I get the words from my mother. I mean, she was an English teacher. She taught like kindergarten to grade 5, and just one of the most intelligent people I've ever met. Scrabble champion.
Is she really?
Yeah, she's just she's a top shelf lady.
And a perceived lack of passion. This tour has exposed deep-seated issues. Is this the end of an era for Drake? Or can he find a way to bounce back? Can he reclaim the respect he's lost? Or will this tour be remembered as the moment his reign began to crumble? The answers aren't clear, but one thing is certain. Drake's next move will be crucial. Will he address the criticism head-on? Or will he continue to rely on PR spin and deflection? Only time will tell. But the music industry waits for no one. And if Drake doesn't act quickly, he risks being left behind. What do you think? Is Drake's career in jeopardy? Or is this just a temporary setback? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this breakdown insightful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the music industry's biggest stories.